Okay, so you're into EDM and like these artists. And one day you just realize that you could be like them with just the help of your computer and your headphones.
I mainly use Fruity Loop Studio, but I do also work in Cubase and Logic.
And once you open the software, you have no idea what to do. And in that case, I've got you all covered. So yeah, welcome to FL Studio. So I'm pretty sure some of y'all aren't seeing the same screen in your computer as mine. It's probably something like this. Like this, the blank screen, just the FL Studio logo. So what you want to do is just press this button right here. It gives you the screen. It's the main screen where you make all the music. You add all the drums, all the instruments, you add all the music section is like done here. And then the next thing is this thing. You just press this and you get the pattern section. And in the pattern section, what you do is you add all those instruments, all those synths.
This is my channel now, guys. So guys, you might be thinking who I am. I don't know. So yeah, I was about to explain synth. Synth is very good. Like guys, this guy does not know music. Like what is he teaching? Like FL Studio teaching? Bro, FL Studio, you know what I use? I use KineMaster. That guy does not know music. That guy is a number one noob. Like he's pure noob. Bro, yes, bro. Have a seat, bro. Bas na. Ano pas na all of them? Hindi ko ato. Bro, kita tayo. Siya. Haza. Tayo na. No. I was absolutely doing nothing.
Okay, I came here to tell you guys what synth actually is. So a synth or a synthesizer is an electronic musical instrument which creates sounds. Sounds like the saws or bass. So yeah, continue watching and please don't forget to subscribe. You all do it here. And then the next thing is the mixer channel. You just press this thing. It's got about 125 mixes. What you do out here is you add all those reverb, EQing, and those mixing and leveling, all those filters and everything you do out here. So once you're done, the next thing you want to check is BPM section. So what BPM actually is how fast or how slow your song is gonna be. So if you've got a BPM like 180, your song's gonna be quite fast. And if you've got a slow BPM about like 95, it's gonna be smooth and slow. So yeah, that's pretty easy. And then the next thing is this thing, the metronome. You just use it when you're recording vocals or just some instruments, live instruments, just for the timing. So you just uncheck that. Yep. I know most of you all are interested in adding pianos or guitars or even like synths. So how do you do that? Just press this plus button and you get all your instruments and all your synthesizers right here. And then what I want to do is I want to add a piano. So in most of my songs what I use is this simple stock plugin from FL Studio. You just need to go to packs and then instrument and then keyboard and then the close grand. Just drag and drop it right here and then for making music, you don't need a MIDI keyboard like this. I started making music with just my PC and my keyboard and mouse and just a small headphone. And how do we like make the chords, or you might be thinking how to make the melodies right here. So what you need to do is just right click, piano roll, and this thing right here. And here is the main section. You make all your notes right here.
Nice.
So you just need to draw these chords. After you make all your melodies and those chords, you want to put it in your main arrangement. So how do we do that? So there are two ways we can do that. Is either drag this thing right here and just put it right there, or the other thing is you just select your pattern and just left click. Simple as that. And then if you want to like loop it, you can either press this, choose this tool, which is the paint tool, and then like just drag and like drag like that. Or another method which I use is first select this. And how do you select that? How do you get the red thing right there? The shortcut key is Control and then left key. Select that and then shift and then left and drag. And you simply do that. And just like repeat the process, repeat it. We as beginners don't have much sample packs, and what we use is the drums that we get from FL Studio itself. So I've got a list of them right in the description, just check it out and yeah, you're good to go. Download them and use them. So let's first get a kick. How I come up with all the beats and all the stuff is like I just listen to my song and like I just beatbox with it. Like for this one, let's just think like getting a beat like. So we'll need a snare for that. So after that, I guess I need a hi-hat. Pretty decent. You might be thinking what these buttons do. So the green button, it's like simple, it's just the on and off button. So this button right here is the panning button. So what is panning? For example, the audio is coming from the middle. So if you pan your audio to the left, the audio comes from the left and not the right. And if you pan it to the right, the audio comes from the right and not the left. The third button right here is just the volume knob right there. One of the most important parts and interesting parts is mixing this and adding all those effects. How do you do that? The first thing you need to do is like insert this close gram to a free mixer right here. There are two ways doing this. One is the manual way. You just press the button right here and you get this thing right here. So what I did till now was like I used to drag this thing and like manually select which channel is free and like put it in the channel and rename it and do all those stuff. So a simple and easy way to do is just press this track thing right here. It just automatically chooses an empty mixer channel for you and like renames it. So we're done with the first step, and then these slots right here, so you can add all effects right here. So first thing I want to do is add reverb. My go-to reverb is Fruity Reverb 2. It's a stock plugin and it's really good. Okay. So what you want to see is the dry knob and the wet knob first. So wet knob is like how wet the reverb is. Like if I put the wetness all over to 100%, they sound like this. If you even decrease the dryness to 0, it'll sound like an atmospheric pad or something which you can use in the background. So what I'm going for is putting the dryness here and the wetness about here, and then low cut. It's usually more visible in like vocals or something like that. When you're putting vocals and you put reverb, it sounds really muddy. So like, if you just do this, it'll sound so much more better. Yeah, you just experiment all those effects and if you want any tutorial on some specific effects or like how to do stuff, then just comment it down below. I'll just check them out. So another thing to see in the mixer section, so the green thing, it's just the on and off button, and this thing right here, it's the pan thing. This is the volume button, volume knob. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the mixer section. So the next thing you want to learn is automation. So what you need to do is double left click and hover over this volume knob, and then right click and then create automation clip. Press that and you get this thing right here. And first you need to copy that, and then like just drag it down into the volume 0. Maybe I want it to go to the maximum volume right here. And why we copied the value previously is just so that we can paste the exact same value right here. So what we got is this. Sometimes when you're using the synthesizers, you get one problem, that is you cannot find the automation thing right here. So for example, you want to automate detune thing right here, you want to automate this, and when you right click you don't get it. So what you need to do is first you need to first select this and then click tools, last tweak, and then create automation clip, and you can easily automate after that. So yeah, that's it for the beginner's tutorial for FL Studio, and then more like an in-depth video where I make like songs and all those stuff. It's like just a basic video which I made for you so that you can just watch it and like just get into making music without having much to worry about. So yeah, I wish you all the best for your upcoming journey. I hope you liked this video and found it quite interesting and easy to understand. That's pretty much it for today. Until the next video, peace out.